6 underrated habits that make men instantly more attractive to women. Hey there, my wonderful people, and welcome back to Keep Calm, Margo, the corner of internet where we talk relationships, psychology, attraction, and why your skincare routine might be sexier than your six-pack. Today we are diving into 6 underrated habits that make men irresistibly attractive. And no, this is not your just be confident bro kind of advice. Habits that don't shout, look at me, but quietly say, I've got this. So if you are tired of surface level advice and want to know what exactly makes women look twice, not just swipe right, stay tuned. Let's get at it. How you treat people who can't do anything for you. This right here is the underrated holy grail of character. We're not talking about you charm your date, your boss, or the barista who spells your name wrong with flair. We're talking about how you treat people who don't owe you anything and can't do much for you in return. Women notice this more than you think. The way you bend down to pet a dog, the way you wait patiently when a child is crying at the next table, how you speak to an elderly person or stressed out server. And not performatively. We know the difference between look at me being nice and just being naturally decent. It tells us that you are not driven by your ego or status. You are grounded, you are present, and you've got emotional range. And that's hot. It's that quiet strength that says, I don't need to dominate the room to feel powerful. And the truth is, anyone can be charming when they are trying to impress, but your real character shows up in the between moments. And that's where true attraction starts. Taking pride in your space and yourself. Alright, listen up. We need to talk about your environment. Because yes, women notice the state of your home, your car, your fridge, your floors, especially your floors. And it's not about cleanliness, it's about self-respect. A clean apartment with fresh sheets, a stocked fridge, a decent towel that's not from the freshman year, all of that whispers, I care about myself. It shows intention, it shows structure, it shows you are not living in chaos, at least not externally. Now let's talk about grooming. No, we are not asking for a spa routine with 14 serums, but clean nails, healthy skin, fresh breath, and clothes that fit. Those are the signs that you've got it together. Because here's the truth. If you treat yourself well, we believe you'll likely treat us well too. That connection is instant. Self-discipline, even when no one's watching. Let's be honest, discipline is the real flex. Yes, flashy cars and nice watches turn heads, but keeping promises to yourself, that turns minds and hearts and possibly your whole life. Whether it's going to the gym even when you don't feel like it, sticking to a budget or saying no to distractions, a disciplined man radiates quiet power. It's not loud, it doesn't need to be. It says, I'm not ruled by impulse, I lead myself, and that's sexy. And no, it's not about being robotic or controlling. It's about showing that you have vision, that you can hold it together when life throws punches, that you don't and reveal every time things get hard. That's the kind of man women feel safe around. And honestly, it's rare. If that's you, keep doing it. If it's not you, good news, you can start now. Social rhythm and awareness. Confidence is great, but social intelligence, that's the next level. No, you don't need to be the life of the party. You just need to read the room. Know when to speak, when to listen, when to bring someone into the conversation who is being sitting in silence for 20 minutes. Women notice this stuff. A man who knows how to hold space without needing to be the center of it. This leadership. It's not about perfect punches or flirting 101. It's about rhythm, eye contact, letting someone finish their thoughts before jumping in, including the quiet ones, knowing when to lean in and when to lean back. That kind of presence makes people feel safe and seen. And that is where charisma lives, not in being loud, but in being tuned in. Follow through, even in the small stuff. Let me paint a picture. You said you'd text when you got home. Did you? You said you'd bring ice to the barbecue. Did you? You said you'd show up at 7. Were you still in the shower at 7? It's not about being perfect, it's about being reliable. In a world where ghosting is a lifestyle and flaking is normalized, a man who simply does what he says he'll do is a walking green flag. Because if you show up for the little things, we trust that you'll show up for the big ones. And when that trust builds, that's where connection gets real. No one is asking for grand gestures or fireworks. We just want to know that your word means something, that you finish what you start. And guess what? That's rare. And yes, incredibly attractive. Decisiveness in everyday situations. And finally, let's talk about decisiveness. You don't need to plan a 5-city European getaway to impress a woman. You just need to pick a restaurant. Seriously, I don't know what you want to do on repeat is the sexiest way to kill a vibe. Pick a suggestion, have a preference, show us you've thought about it, even a little. It's not about control, it's about initiative. A man who can take the lead in small ways, choosing a time, making a plan, sending a calendar invite, yes really, that man earns respect. Because it says, I care, I thought this through, I'm not afraid to lead. And we are here for it. Wrap up. So there you have it, 6 quiet habits that make a man genuinely attractive. Kindness without an audience, respect for his space and self, real self-discipline, social awareness, solid follow-through, calm, clear decisiveness. None of these are about being flashy. They're about being grounded, consistent, and self-aware. The kind of man who doesn't just attract, he inspires trust, respect, and genuine desire. And honestly, that's the energy we need more of in the world. Outro. Let me know in the comments which of these traits do you already practice and which one are you working on. And hey, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, so YouTube know we are not just out here talking to ourselves. Subscribe if you want more videos on psychology, relationships, self-growth, and how to be the kind of person you'd swipe right on too. Until next time, stay kind, stay grounded, and keep calm. I'm Margo, and I'll see you soon. Bye!